All right, everybody. Welcome to the final day, or final trading day of the week. It is Friday, folks. Or it was Friday. Today, I'm not gonna lie, it was a tad disappointing. Um, not that not that my trade was like a bad trade. It was a pretty good trade. It's just my risk management was not right. It was a little bit of weird trading day. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but yeah, let's just get into it. So, bias wise, at first I was somewhat bearish, um, for a couple reasons. One, London session and Asian session lows were way down here, all the way down here, all the way down here. So there was, market opened up here, shit the bed for a second, and then went up. So really, I was looking for some kind of okay, so I guess I was bearish. I know, I guess I was bullish because we had news and we were coming off of this consolidation, right? I traded this. What was it, like yesterday or something? Um, I can't even remember. I traded that trends stuff. Oh, this. Jeez, it's in front of my face. I didn't trade it, but I was aware of it. This trend right here, right? So it's actually I traded on Nasdaq, not S&P. But anyway, bounced off this line, came up. So I was pretty bullish, but we did, have confluences pointing bearish. I wasn't against going bearish, and that was London session, Asian session lows. So I thought we would be pretty bullish, but I knew we would come down to take something out. So obviously on the 5 minute, there was a huge imbalance right here. I think this 8:30 news. This was 8:30 NFP news. So that was perfect, dude. What was interesting though, as I was watching this on Nasdaq, and we didn't actually tap into it, so I had to look at the S&P and was like, okay, we tapped into it. Bam, we might have made a. No, we didn't. We did not make an S&T, but anyway, so that's what I was looking for, right? This was not enough for me. Because I was, I was unsure. We could have blew right through this and went off of Asian session lows. But so I was looking for more of a confirmation. After we hit into that, then what I did is I scaled into the 1 minute. Oh shoot! I scaled into the 1 minute, right? What did I do? I looked for another fair value gap of sorts. We made one right here, just after well, I guess like 15 minutes after the macro. Once that got in, I waited for a little bit of confirmation. Probably waited a little bit too late. A little bit too late. And I really was not like sure about this trade. So what I did originally is put my stop all the way down here, and then I put this all the way up here. Which really, what made this trade really weird, really weird is there was nothing to target. Right? You had London session highs, which by the time I got into the trade were technically already taken out. Right? London session highs are right here. And by the time I got into the trade, that would have been, a whack trade, right? From here, that would have been a small take profit. I could have had my stop under here, but I really wasn't sure. And after I think I was just playing it a little too safe, and I really should have took. Um, this is really what I should have took, I guess. Man, can I lock in? Can I lock in, chat? I guess this is what I should have took right here. A 1 to 7.3 risk to reward. Um, and that would have, went through relatively quick. But that's not what I did, and that's not at all what I did. I targeted highs up here, stop all the way down here, because I didn't know. Because these draws, these session high, these you gotta be careful. Dude. These session draws are just such high draws, you really don't know. Like we could have went up here, swept that, came back down. But granted, if we did come up and sweep it, my trade would have still been correct. So, and then after that, dude, there was not that many draws. Like there really wasn't. I'm gonna be honest, dude. Like there was, um, dude, where are we? Chat, what? Okay, these were the only draws. What like whack news? These aren't even like true draws because I got sweeped. But like that was the only thing that logically made sense, right? Because this is just way too high, and that's originally what I was aiming. Obviously, we weren't going to make it up there. So I put my stop at like, um, I originally had it up here, and then I brought it down. But um, it probably would have been okay. And yeah, I ended up bringing this like mid trade down to here, and then I moved my stop loss to under this fair value gap. Okay, after I moved this under the fair value gap, my entry. Where's my entry? My entry was like. Might have been here. So we kept poking out of here, and that's where I got scared. So then when we started going up here, I was like, I was just scared, dude. I'm be honest, I was scared. So then I put my stop below the low, and then bam, knocked out there. And I actually was gonna go for the 75% extension. I think. I don't know. I should have just kept this there, and I was a little brat and was just scared, and I put my stop right here, which I only lost like $100, so pretty much breaking even. That was kind of the idea, as I really did not want to get stopped out of like $500, because I was already up like 1,500 on the week. So yeah. Other than that, dude, this week was pretty good trading week. Let me pull out my notes here. If you remember, took some notes. 5 days ago, we took some notes here. So I'm going to go down the list. I forgot what I even called this, but I'm going to go down the list. I said execute an accurate daily bias all week. I did that for the most part. Trying to think. Might have been one day my bias was wrong. I'm not sure, though. So anyway, still, I'm happy with that. Have full trust and confidences. I did a pretty good job of that. Look not to trade. I think I only had one other trade. Maybe I had two. I think I only had like one or two trades this week. Not including today. So pretty good. Backtest. I could have done a little bit better job of backtesting. I'm going to probably get on that this weekend. Or I am going to get on that this weekend. But honestly, like, I think best for me now is to just lock in on the charts. And with school wrapping up in the next 2 weeks, I am going to be able to lock in on the charts. And it will be good. But right now, I really can only do so much because I'm in school. And honestly, school fucks me up, dude. Trading on my iPad is not ideal. Like, when I trade on my computer, my quality of trades are so much better. Like, they're just so much better. But hey, dealing with what we got here. And then what does Luke look like on ES? Yeah, I already went over that. So Sunday after when the market opens in 1 day and 20 hours, I will make a video going over my goals for the week and stuff like that. So yeah. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Hopefully, like, sometime in June, we can actually get on a firm, and we can start trading on a firm. Because this paper account, I've been pretty, like, break even on it. So, wait, what is that? 27. Wait a second. Yeah. I had one loss, one win this week, and one break even. So, hey, we'll take that. Yeah, if you look here, I mean, I've been pretty break even on the month. So I think we can step into a funded. capable of that. Alright, lose $200. I don't know. I'll let you guys go. Have a good weekend. Don't relax too much until you're in your higher eyes. And yeah, I will see you guys Monday. It's gonna be a good week, dude. Good week.